I'm looking at the teams jumping out of the plane there.
Yeah.
There are a lot of incredibly talented players coming your way very, very soon. But here they are, of course, jumping out, getting their loot game going. He will be joined by not just the three that we saw here, but Technish and alongside Sparking as well, two very formidable players. Sparking, of course, still very active in the competitive scene too. Just played with Brazil. I mean, it's just...
All I hear when you mention, all I hear is sheesh on repeat over and over and over.
It's
what
just
a great
if
guy.
This is an incredibly stacked lobby overall.
Oh, yes. And to give you guys an idea of how good Neymar and his squad are typically at the game, over 40% of all of Neymar Jr.'s squad games. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
I have questions. I have questions.
Parachute. Again, even when things go against you, Joro, he knows what to do. He's there, ready and waiting, and there's a good reason he's the captain of this team. There you go, over towards Lodge we go. Whew. They will get looted. We were a little worried there for a second, but I think that adds to another good point here. One thing that wasn't mentioned in the rule set, but is a rule that is indeed in the game. If Neymar dies, he will have one revive.
Just available. One, but it's a very important one.
Just one revive available. So the PUBG crew that are here, they can hop on in and they can net double double P90.
That's step number one. You don't want Neymar Jr. and his squad only looking in one direction. You want them to look in every possible direction, every possible angle, even the bad ones. You just want somebody there.
For sure. And while we're saying that the opposing teams only have their pistols and their crossbows to utilize, and again, no vests, which is just going to make things that much harder.
That's a really good point, actually. Yeah. Use the vehicles to your advantage. If several of these teams crash the vehicles in at the same time and really force Neymar's team to properly have to look left, right, and center to work out who is where, that's going to be maximum confusion.
The only thing that I saw just before, Joro, I'm not seeing any utility on any of them.
Not much.
No smokes, no nades, no mollies. That's something that I would think.
Whoa! Hang on. So everyone else has crossbows and pistols only.
That thing, right? You
just they got Mark 14s as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I haven't really seen a whole lot of DMRs or snipers. So at least for a little while, we're already hearing shots go off. Now at least for now, they'll be all right. Looking on over, seeing what they can find of kills here.
Singom's been spotted. A little bit of damage.
When you're in the open and there are 8 P90s looking your way, you know you're going to be in trouble.
You can see there's a whole bunch of high ground.
Parachutes too. Kind of flanking out from inside the building itself. And again, that's where vehicles might be dangerous. Sparking, of course, again, famous esports player. Seeing what he can find. Doesn't connect with the spray there, but close.
Now here's the problem.
Macarena falls, Aphrodite finds 2 as well. First team to come, kind of going the way we expected. Aphrodite's barely taking any damage, and he's taking out all of them. Him and Macri taking out the entirety of team number 7. It's just one player left alive. The first one to be seen before. Singham, it's going to be difficult. So in case anyone does breach through, they can shoot the ground and potentially try and back off towards their teammates. Incredibly smart strategies being put out here by the Neymar squad.
We need somebody else in here. Squad 7 cannot
They are getting reses up.
They are, but what are they going to do? Open the door and charge in, right? I mean, this is... They need a distraction. They need a situation where Neymar's squad isn't just looking in one direction. And when they get that, some of this could work. You pick off the first person.
Neymar, as we predicted, jumping around on the roofs, trying to see what he can spot. Does have a 4x, so we'll be able to spray at a distance if need be. I'm curious to see, as you were saying, since we haven't seen more teams engage so far. Not on the same team, but with a common
enemy.
And I would say this: if you want to be the one to take him down, might as well take out your competition while you're at it.
That's true, actually. If you're going to do it with style on the route.
Oh, they've up.
And a couple more squads. So where squad number 5 are coming in, this is interesting. Very much high ground, obviously, on the way down to Lodge as Hambino down there, but safe in the dip. This is going to be a really good vector to attack from when several other squads are already descending upon it. But until you get to that point, my goodness, this is just a free-for-all.
pistol fights. We're seeing all of the guns here being put to use, or at least the very few that they have available. Tiggleton finding Octo there as well. You can see constantly.
I don't know, but right now they're thinning themselves out without Neymar squad needing to do much of the work.
We're reaching a point where counterproductive is probably the name of the game. But then again, I fully respect that you want to be the team to take him down. So might as well clear out the competition.
Things are looking a little bit split up for the attacking squads. The PUBG partners looking to make their way into the lodge and challenge Neymar's team. Their team's, I say only on 4 kills at the moment, but if you take a look at the kill feed over the last 2 minutes, that's actually not that many in the context of this game. Aphrodite adding 1 more to their tally, though, and that's an entire initial team eliminated. Team 7, who came in first.
The first aggressors to the lodge area will indeed be dealt with in the end. And once again, it's Techno Sparking, those two kind of daring to flank out from the compound and make sure the perimeter around the area itself is safe. Because again, I mean, if you're fighting, as you were saying before, if you're fighting on the outside and a team manages to sneak in through the underground and up inside the compound itself.
We've got Cask as well, but again, how much damage can they realistically do from here? We need to start seeing a crossbow headshot.
They've made their way here, though. They're making their way ever so much closer. Neymar's team already at 10 kills. They were at 4 just a second ago.
Team Neymar getting his name on the board now as well. And squad number 8 all but eliminated in this session so far. There's still 25 opponents, but that's less than half of the PUBG partners who started this game.
We have 2 opponents right now, and as I say that, Cass does fall down. First Lady is here, and I literally have not seen any of Neymar's squad players get even knocked at this point so far. So a tricky task for these players. Team 8 eliminated 2, just 4 teams left alive. One of them, of course, still Neymar's team, full in control of the center, but then Enzo does fall down on a 10. First casualty, potentially, for the Neymar squad here.
Makatao scoring the first knock. Won't be able to get the second, although it does over 50 damage to Sparking, which is respectable, but we needed a little bit of backup there. We needed some additional damage. We wanted to be able to get the trade, and we couldn't. Sparking from range is just absolutely brutal, taking out Bly as well. Makatao, great effort, but without the follow-up, I think Neymar's team's going to get away with it.
You're not going to get a hold up when you're a solo aggressor there. I mean, you were talking about coming into it. The crossbow is terrifying if you manage to hit those headshots, but we just haven't really seen anything connect yet. So now, again, Neymar squad well aware of where the push is coming in from. Team 4, Team 3 on the southwest side. They try to push it, but look at the minimap in the bottom right corner. Tiggleton mid-air, Team 5 are coming in from the east at the same time.
Tiggleton, is he going to be the hope for this game? Infiltrating on the east side of Lodge. We've got Hollywood Bob also parachuting in. And squad number 5 are now starting to infiltrate, but is this too little too late? There are 4 squads left, Toby. Are they going to have enough?
There's no one defending the east side now as I say that. Here's Will trying to stay put in there. Falls one again. Your top 8, first one, or second one I should say to fall. Shots coming through Neymar. Solid headshot connected on towards Piggle. They're trying to stay put, but they know they have to push back into this.
Sparking continuing to do work for Neymar squad. The amount of damage he's been doing might get eclipsed by the blue zone if he's not careful.
Oh, gotta hurry up. There's just one more tick left to go until he's gonna go down. Just exactly makes it in, but now Nintendo falls down to the... Finally, we see the action from the crossbow. First one to fall to a crossbow is going to be Nintendo.
Neymar squad up to 26 kills now. One of his friends on the desk, Jota, already out. Netanyahu will get revived. Sparking up to 11 kills solo there. Absolutely disgusting. Squad 5 have made their way in, Toby. They've done really well so far.
Starting to come in, but as you were saying, it might just be too little too late. 10 kills for Team 5, but they still have the remaining 6 to deal with of Neymar's team.
Netanyahu so smart, moving in with his teammate, knowing as soon as Magrinho went down that they have to protect the body and don't let the aggressors grab those guns, and as a result they're able to push in aggressively.
Is not a bad plan. You can see they're hunting him, they're looking for him, but they're looking in the wrong places.
He shouldn't win the heal off, but the fact is he could, Toby, and that is unreal. Phase 9 now coming in. Neymar squad going upstairs, looking for a way onto the roof. They want to end this right now.
The with the pan too.
Oh no! They didn't get up fast enough. Abino could do this.
Neymar, make the run on up. Will he get the final kill on his own? Spots and picks him. Does manage to find the Technos now going well. Now the blue comes in. Now they're all starting to fall. Who will die in the end of it? Hambino. Does he get it off? Does manage to get it off? But there's just one player left alive.
Gonna do it.
Is he going to be able to stay alive? Heals again.
He's done it! Hambino's done it!
Hambino wins it!
Hambino wins it for the PUBG partners! He's managed to do it!
While we can't force them to only fight Neymar's team, I would like to not see that happen this time around.
Agreed. I want to see one, maybe two squads start to think about approaching the lodge from the north or northwest a little bit later on in the game. There's less cover there, so it feels a bit counterintuitive, but if you wait until Neymar's squad are fighting someone else, that should give you enough time to traverse that terrain, or better yet, crash in car. We didn't see too much car crashing. I would like to see a bit more of that in this game to really make sure Neymar's squad has their attention divided.
Exactly. I feel like that would be your go-to play as well, just full speed forward. We did see a few teams opt to do it, but it was at different times. Imagine the full-on 8-car pull-up from each side of the compound at the same time.
That would be so good.
Pretty difficult to orchestrate, given that you can't really communicate to the other teams in the on the server. But if you do hear, even for a brief moment, cars pulling up at the compound, that should be your sign to just full-on speed send it in that direction.
Can you imagine being the person trying to convince Pure Boy in this game that he definitely shouldn't shoot at anyone else?
Trust the other guys.
Yeah, trust the other guys. And after what happened in game one, oh goodness.
Not gonna happen. He knows he's gonna need them if he wants to stay alive through this. If he wants to come out on the top of the end, you gotta do it. And I'm already seeing now Aphrodite. We saw him go full crazy mode with the with the P90 last game. Now MK14 in hand. Neymar, MK as well. They know what's up. They gotta have some distance as well.
He just picked up a mutant, and I thought, okay, like a reasonable compromise, but like, well, some sort of distance gun, right?
The thing is,
no, absolutely not.
The admin is standing right there.
Yeah.
You do not have to compromise. It is just an incredibly good-looking map. So massive high five to you, PUBG and Crafton. You've done a really good job at making this map.
100%. You can spend all day just exploring, really, and that's how I die. Let's be honest. That's how I die. I go, wow, Ripton's beautiful. I'm going to go up on this rooftop. I'm going to parachute down, sort of check out this building here, and then I'll just turn around a corner and there'll be 3 people staring me in the face, and I'm like, uh-oh.
And for me, it's just looking into the air and looking at all the different massive constructions and
whatnot,
and then you get shot in the back. Like, obviously, I don't fall for it, but to go completely competitive on this, I would like to see teams trying to flank around. The plane was hard north. I would like to see, as you say, teams try and really flank around the south side. Still looting phase. I'm a little worried because we are closing in now on the time where the opponents are indeed allowed to make the aggressive push forward. And we're still seeing multiple players, Neymar included, getting looted on up.
Game as well, so if you eliminate him early on, a little bit of sweet revenge. Obviously, there's no way Sparking knows it's him.
Oh, no, by no means. But he's just seeing a hell of a lot of players on that roof. But that's again where, while it would be a trick shot and I have to get it, oh, Pure Boy.
No, Pure Boy!
You can't...
Come on, Pure Boy!
No one's trying to kill you, and now you're trying to kill yourself. That is suboptimal, to say the very least.
We love you, Pure Boy. We really do.
We do. He's all right. He's getting carried.
He's not even being revived. He's just being carried.
Yeah,
what?
there we go.
There
you go. He's all right. He knows what happened.
All good. Mountain bikes are tricky, man.
They are. They are. They really are.
You ever tried like BMXing, like the proper sort of competition trick shot kind of bikes?
I mean, I've rode one, but I haven't done any cool jumps or anything.
You actually sit on the bike, and it's only at that moment you realize
we just all go for Neymar's squad. And hopefully at the exact same time.
I live for this. You know what? Like in the fantasy that's playing out in my mind right now, Toby, all of the team captains are in a different voice chat together going, this is how we're going to execute this plan. Operation Lodge. That's a pretty poor name, to be honest. Operation Lodge, you know what's going on. Yeah. But you get the drift. I want them to be planning this out meticulously together. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the partners. This is like watching a scene from a movie. I absolutely love it. Sparking, spot Xiaomei. This is going to be a swarm.
Yep. Neymar still up on the roof.
Love this.
Look, obviously these players are underground, so you can't see them. But if it just knew how many, it's three
It's
entire
like
teams.
15?
It's 24 players.
Smart.
Got fives too. They're going to be coming full speed
Here we
forward.
go.
First one, allowed on in second one. Allowed in as well. They need help downstairs. They need all the help they can get from Friday. Working together here, we will find one, but look at the amount of damage coming through. Now there are three trying to work together to find all the kills. Yotabi falls down as well once again. It's Yaowen finding the second one. And look at this. They're falling back. They're getting the resistance up. This is a structured.
And suddenly, Neymar squad are in trouble. They've been breached underground. I was worried before the start of the game, Toby, when you said they might go underground. I thought, where are they going to go?
They're pushing. They're backstepping them.
This
they're
is
coming in
amazing.
from behind, sparking Neymar. They're trying to cut them off. They're trying to prevent them from leaving out the back door. This is such a heads-up play. Neymar, sparking, working together to try and see what they can find on the backside of this one. If they jump down here, they're going to find all of them. They pulled them all back here to try and get safe rests, but that's not going to happen.
They closed the door. It's all good. We're safe.
For how long? Once they open the door, which they will do in just a second. Here they are. Welcome to the slaughter. Sparking Neymar, such a good duo in this, finding all the kills. There's nothing they can do now. They're stuck in between all of them.
And this is the problem when you're downstairs, when you're in this bunker, there's nowhere else to go. You either win the fight or you die. Sparking and Neymar are now forcing the PUBG partners into a corner.
Yep. That is the perfect response. Again, be proactive. You see the push, you lose a player, we gotta do something about it. The issue now is they've already lost 3. Sparking triple kill! Coming through, Neymar instantly there to peek through, finds Kim Blue as well. Such a good duo, these two guys working together. We saw them a few weeks back playing the first tournament on Destin coming into this. Sparking does go down, Neymar, the 3 PPP comes through, spots one. Doesn't it? Has to back off instantly.
And now they know someone's there, but they don't necessarily want to rush out in case it's like 4 or 5. They're gonna do it anyway.
This is where the backstep would come from the other side, and I think they're doing, like them doing this is a smart play. We have to get out. We have to make sure there is a safe escape from this. Sparking once again sprays on through, finds one, almost finds the second with the second shot. But look at this on the kill feed. Team 6 and Team 5 have now indeed started fighting one another, and that's Team 5 eliminating all of Team 6.
What is going on here? It looks like they started the game as friends, and now Team 5 are at it again. Neymar squad though, they've had Netanyahu's gone down. That's 5 members of their team now down. Can they hold on?
Yep, here they are, making the push on forward. Butt will go down, but the remaining teammates from Team 5 are all inside the building. They're in the basement. Last time was on the roof, maybe this time they're going for the basement. Defense Team 7 and Team 5 now fighting again. We thought they had sorted this out, but they're all fighting one another.
This is madness now. Squad 7 now taking out Squad 5. It's getting to the point where Neymar squad are almost the ones attacking the lodge rather than defending it. So many are in here.
And we have both Technut and Neymar now on rooftop duty. Clear everything that is up there, because we know how we lost that previous game. We gotta make sure no one maintains roof control throughout this one.
Squad 5 still in the basement. Oh, come on. They're fighting each other still. And Godyunda getting a triple to eliminate Team 5. Controversial. After that positive start we saw to this game.
After the win in the previous one,
Sparking down
to blue. It hurts like hell. Phase 7 damage coming through. Not a lot you can do about it. Neymar out in the open. Headshot connected. Great shots coming through from Neymar.
Now it's 3 versus 20. If Dubai goes down here, it'll be 3 versus 19. Neymar down to 70 hit points, not boosted at the moment. In fact, only as the medkits thought about moving up, decided against it.
Technut has to help him with the club. Finds him. Double headshot comes through. Neymar falls down. Remember, there is one respawn available. So how will he go about doing this? How will he set this one up? Will he be able to get back on his feet in time?
Technosh, the sole hope. Are we going to see that revive? Are they camping out Neymar's body, knowing that that's a possibility? 16 kills, but it's 1v19 here to finish.
Finds the first, got a swap gun, double MK14, finds the second. Technut's been a player in this game for a long time, but look at the amount of damage coming through, down to 31 HP. You don't have unlimited health, and he is gonna fall. Technut, does he have a self-rest? He might just have that, but it's not gonna matter though. Neymar and squad up towards Swamp. They go the far north side of things here in Destin. And again, as we were talking about in game number 1 of the stage, Oro, such a big amount of variety. on this map. You got the mountains, you got the lowlands, you got the hydro dam, which we haven't been to, which I personally absolutely love.
Hydroelectric dam is so good.
And then of course we have Ripton as well, the massive city over towards the east side. Just phenomenal maps.
So when I had a circle finish here the other day. We've got the airboats on as well. Excellent for Neymar squad. But we had a circle finish here the other day, and we thought, circle finishing in swamp. There might not be adequate cover. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to be too far in the open. Each of those islands has a surprising amount of elevation. You can actually go around them, and people who are in the distance don't just get free shots. It's actually quite difficult to stop someone who's moving towards you in the swamp area. The way it's designed, it's not half as open as it looks, and that actually makes it a lot of fun to play.
Exactly. Captain Sparking will get this boat going as Neymar and his teammates make their
driving?
way to safety. Yeah, this time around
he does the shooting. Get someone else to do the driving.
Let him relax. Let him relax for the shooting to come up. No, these guys will spread out. They'll get looted and up. They'll get set and ready for the fight to get. You know what? Why spread out and loot? Why not just jump right on over here and pick up? Neymar! Watch out! Don't want to get taken down by teammates.
Do we blame Sparking for that one?
That would be an unfortunate way to lose one of your lives. That's for sure.
Oh please, no! That would be. Even if he gets knocked, a revive doesn't count as one of those live lost, of course.
True.
All right.
Technudge jumping on over, saying, "Oh wait, there's a level 3K over here. I want some of that. Already found myself a level 3 backpack. Might as well." Yeah,
brush off the shoulder. We're all good.
It's Neymar. He's a top-tier professional. Of course,
is true.
This is me setting my expectations for these guys to go out and dominate.
So how many would you fight at once? I love that I love the skin. It's from Miramar Transport as well on Destin. Gotta love it. And this is. I'm going to be honest, this is the most crowded I've ever seen one of these buses.
You don't oftentimes see them filled out, just because usually it'd only be up to 4 on a team. But when we're playing 8-man squads, things do change, obviously. So Genie, get out of there, because here comes Neymar and his team. He has taken damage again, this obviously being the blue zone damage. So Genie is not aware of what he's going on. What? Sparking? He found Sparking in the middle of the open. That's
impressive.
That is impressive. Now, I mean, they're in the blue. It's phase 2. It's not fatal damage by any means, but it does slow down Neymar's squad. And so Genie will have been able to feed this info to all of his teammates. He's got to get back in their cars, and they got to do it fast. Get out of there. Get to safety. But again, this is a machine full of so many people. This car is filled to the brim, so I feel like if you're shooting, regardless of the weapon you're using, you will hit something.
I feel like Squad 6, they weren't told, the comms wasn't, Neymar's here. The comms were, look how many people are in this bus. Get over here now. To each of those players. That adds up over time. It depletes their meds. It prevents them from getting towards the objective. They can really sabotage the efforts from Neymar's squad here. So I love the fact that Neymar's squad choosing to continue to push it, but they're being given chase.
They're being chased.
Go.
And the Piker trying to see what they can find as they come chasing on down. All they find, though, is the sound of Sparking's home. Fortunately, not quite hitting anything just yet. Phase 3 now popping. Of course, these circles are being pushed
quite quickly.
Yeah, so you gotta make your way on in there as fast as you can. Phase 3 is on us, and I mean, a lot of screen time to be given, but no knocks found so far. This a cluster of teams. Technudge now spots one. Neymar runs himself over.
What?
Oh no, he jumped out of the car, I think, and he's gonna get flushed, or is he? So far he's alive, but shots being fired. Lope is trying to drive by in his vehicle. Will he get to run him over? Will he get to run him over, or will he not? He comes in the car, on the bike, fights Neymar, fights Agnello as well.
So good.
That is the first one on the bicycle of all vehicles. That's what takes him down. Neymar, as you see, back on his feet. 2 more respawns left to work with. In the meantime, Team 7 trying to make their way to safety.
So good. And now everyone is continuing. Well, back to usual business, right?
Sparking has 128 on bullets.
I don't think I've ever in my life seen that many.
1 in chat if you think he's going to get to use them all this game. 2 if you think you don't.
I think he's going to try.
I have no doubt about it. He's going to do everything he can.
Neymar had 850 like P90 bullets, and they all got used last game.
We are 15 seconds away from phase 5. We might not even need the other teams to kill Neymar's squad if they don't get going. Phase 5 is going to hurt, guys.
That's right. It's only Hollywood
Look at the
left
damage.
alive here. This is struggling.
It's too slow.
Neymar
They're going down
again.
to blue. They simply took too long.
Oh, and you know what? This is a problem. Because
it is. Even if they get rest here, they're going to be in trouble.
You can have
simply
6 extra lives, and that's not going to matter. Neymar squad have taken too long. This is a gross miscalculation. They know it as well. Look on their faces. They know what's happening, and there's nothing they can do to stop it.
There really isn't. He's going to get respawned, but where? How is this going to pan out for him? Sparking goes for a shot again. Again, now we're down to, what, 113 bullets. Okay, so still quite a few in the chamber.
You're going to have to just constantly use meds, and because
they're
it's
all
phase 5...
They're all getting respawned just to die again.
I don't think this is going to work, guys.
That was their second. They have one more respawn coming through.
See down Agnello, down it's only Neymar. And Neymar himself has now again been knocked by the... He's too far away.
That's really is. He has one more revive coming through.
How's that going to help, though? Squad 3 are all up above, holding out as much as possible against Squad A. Don't forget, Neymar's squad still have 3 people in the zone. Almost all down. I think they are all down. One person with a self-AED, maybe? But that's it.
You gotta run. Do get the damage coming through. They're taking...
And now we've got Sparky going down to Tenyo as well. Squad 7 was that a run over?
And there you have them. They finally get taken down. Team number 7, the eliminators of what was left of Neymar's squad.